What's going on, knuckleheads? So, as some of you may know, if you've been watching for a while, you know back in 2023, I believe, I was gifted a set of Suspension Technologies Black Hills Edition 12-inch shocks. I had my pick of what I wanted. And I was also gifted the front. Well, I took those off my 21 whenever I traded it off and put them on my 24. Now they're on my 25. As you can see, we've got a slight issue right there. The other side is not as bad, but it's there. It can be seen. I mean, I haven't touched this shock. You can see where the spring has knocked the dust off. So, sorry, I'm filming this with my 360, but if I can't see, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. That wear is not supposed to be there, obviously. Well, apparently they had a batch of springs that had bananaed. They get a slight curve to them under load, and causes wear to the shock body. Oh, I recently went on a ride and I was going to have a passenger for an extended period of time, so I messaged him, hey, how much do I need to crank on my preload to set it for the extra passenger weight? They gave me my answer, and whenever I went to do it, I noticed this, sent them a picture and said, hey, what causes this? They called me back that day. They said, hey, it's not right. We had this issue. We'll ship you out a new set as soon as we get back from Laconia. Talked to them last Wednesday, I believe, before Independence Day. And today's Monday, and I already have them in hand. But we are upgrading. We're going from a 12-inch to a 13-inch. So I'm going to find a place to put you guys, and we're going to get started on this. Alright, now to start this, I have the bike up on my lift. You can do this in the garage as long as you have a small scissor jack to lift the ass end. I have the saddlebags off and I have the bike jacked up where the rear tire is free. All you need is a 3/4 inch socket and ratchet or a wrench. Can I back right now? Alright, I need to go to the other side real quick. That way I can fall down just a little bit. Alright, I need to go do the other side real quick. That way the axle can fall down just a little bit. Let's unbox these. I don't know how well you are going to see it because the seam is right in line with where the box is at on this 360 camera. Ooh, they've kind of upgraded their packaging. Oh, nope. I thought this was another protector. This is a kind of a, remember the old slap bracelets? Slap koozie. I'm going to put that to use right now. Now that we've got our chosen garage beer in hand, I haven't seen a damn slap bracelet in I don't know how long. All right, now on to the good stuff. Here I have a 13-inch as you can see, there's a good chunk of difference. These are going to be mucho bettero, and that's pretty well the extent of my Spanish. And these logos will go out. I am highly impressed with Suspension Technologies, the performance of their suspension, and their customer service is excellent. I need my Loctite though. Alright, so I am going to be using red Loctite. Why red? Well, because I don't foresee the suspension coming back off. And remember, you don't need to coat every single groove on the threads with Loctite. All right, well, we're going to have to go up some more. Okay. We get the bike raised up a little bit more. Now we just need to torque these. Preload is already set. Alright, so the torque spec for the both upper and lower mounting bolts is 63 to 70 foot-pounds for the 2018 and up touring models. I have my torque wrench set at 67, right dead smack in the middle. And at just one click. You don't need to go anymore. We're going to do the same on the other side real quick. Alright, so that's going to do it for the installation of our suspension. As always, double check your torque specs. I may have it wrong. I may have read it wrong. Shit happens. All I have left to do is put on the saddlebags and get it down off the lift. And let's get the saddlebags on. Now all we need to do is get the bike off the lift. We need to we do need to send the old shocks back. I will put them in the original box and probably put a piece of cardboard or something in there to kind of take up that extra space, because, you know, we went from 12-inch to 13-inch. Need to lower the bike, get it off the lift, and then we need to haul out. Alright, so I can already tell a difference, but that's the difference in going from 12-inch to 13. It does make the gap on the lift a little bit more, obviously.
Years or more, I've been riding bikes and strumming chords, entertaining bikers just like you. 20 years I've made a living off the tips that you've been given. This hard highway life you've seen me through. 20 years, tying down gear and singing loud. One look back, then rolling out. Thank you, I hold your respect, dear. Still I'm asking y'all for another 20 years. Years I've called you family. When you're singing with me, rambling man inside me is right at home. I'll never thank you, sisters and brothers, for the miles that we've covered. Let me do it now before this rambling man moves on. 20 years holding this here old guitar, coming up short and going too far. You've been right beside me, shifting gears for 20 years, tying down gear and singing loud. One look back, then rolling out. Thank you, I hold your respect. Still I'm asking y'all for another 20 years. Someday I play for a larger crowd. I hope that y'all still come around. If it ends today, just like that.
Alright, so the suspension felt great. Yeah, I mean, I knew it would be good. Like I said, I had the 12s on this bike for almost 15,000 miles. I had them on my 24 for roughly 3,100 miles, and I had at least 12,000 on the 21 with these shocks on it whenever I traded it in. So yeah, they had 30,000 miles on them. They're a lifetime warranty, and Suspension Technologies did right. Steve and Mike, I both talked to them. They're great people. Steve's the one that called me first, and Whenever I called, whenever I sent the email, and Steve's the one that called me, I talked to him and Mike later on that day, and I talked to both of them again whenever I actually, processed the new order, basically. Well, what else? They went through the whole thing of, what do you weigh? What does your passenger weigh? Your gear, your riding. And I had the option of paying the extra $100 and stepping up to the RTs, which have a little bit more rebound, a little bit more compression. And they told me the percentages, and I don't remember. But for me riding in Southern Illinois, for the biggest part of my riding, I'm not going to gain the advantage of the extra $100, so I just opted to stick with the Black Hills. Again, they rode great. I only did a mile or two. It's hot, and I've got some other personal things I need to take care of. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when I upload. I'll see you guys in the next one.